I'll do a few of those. Exactly, yeah, it's designed right off the native sealskin paddling jackets. Seals around the wrists, around the face, and around the boat.
This one short sequence demonstrates how replica building can educate us. The practical applications of both the deck lines and the carved grip in the mastic are immediately apparent as Harvey works his way into the tight cockpit. Once he is in, the purpose of the ivory tip guards on the paddle is also made crystal clear. For understanding traditional kayaks, actual use is the best teacher of all. Notice how the ends of the kayak remain well clear of the water. Because this boat is fairly long and straight on the keel, leaning and various paddle maneuvers are used to compensate. The contrast with the modern power craft seen in the background couldn't be stronger. When the wake from these guys shows up in a few minutes, we'll get a chance to see what the Greenlander can do when the waves kick up. This low sheer won't catch much wind, but it will be a wetter ride than the Baffin Island kayak we saw earlier. The horn stern makes a very clean wake. Note how the ends remain well clear and that the amount of volume appears to remain fairly constant. It just rotates some sections underwater while it lifts others free, all without much fuss. A low sculling brace provides all the riding force needed. This slow roll demonstrates the control over hull attitude that the paddler of a low volume hull has in any position. Only the last sequence is artificially slowed down. Let's watch the pass-by in slow motion. The overhanging bow helps maximize waterline length for speed. It also supplies reserve buoyancy and lift in a seaway. This is a good chance to look at the stern more closely. It has an exceptionally clean release with just a small cascade right at the waterline. We can also see how in some cases paddle eddies might possibly interfere with the water weight, although not in this example. As the hull rolls down, the ends remain free and buoyant, and the largest wedge of immersed area is centered right under the paddler. An easy capsize in one direction also means easy righting in the other. In this respect, the volume of the Greenland boat is very well distributed. It's just as happy floating on its chine, with or without paddle support, as it is staying upright on its narrow bottom. Here's the stern again. Look for a small jet that climbs the stern post and watch how closely the paddle eddies pass by the hull.